If your asshole has a neck, you feel like you need medical attention. Actually, it reminds me of, was it John Carpenter's Vampire, I think? Vampires, whatever it's called. Where the guy was, feeding off of women's inner thighs rather than their necks. Give him a little love bite during the old cunnilingus. The difference between us Sloan is that I'm more of a standard pedant, whereas Doggo just does it for the joke. You know, oh, we're scavenging springs again. We're back to Fallout. Some of that. Yeah, I've probably made similar jokes before too, Sloan. And it is very unlikely. It's all true. There's a very good reason why Doggo has decided to adopt me as his internet daddy.
This is Braille.
Ooh,
I need someone who can read this.
I do. What's going on here? Excuse me, sir. Don't watch me teleport around. Oh, you're a wet boot. Maybe I can learn more about that Clayton guy. Fuck, that hurt. Come on. Eat him up good. Nom 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 nom. No dancing. That's devil worship. That's right. I'm murdering to keep their souls pure. Send them off to God. Their souls intact from this filthy dancing. Hey, buddy.
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing in a place like this?
I'm not sure that's any of your business.
I hope you realize that staying here will put your life at great risk.
Pah! I'm not afraid of these guards of Priwen, or whatever these thugs call themselves. I can still kick some respect into those youngsters.
I wasn't specifically referring to them, but are you really after these men? Why?
They took my boy! I've had no news since he joined that crazy gang. So I decided to come and find him myself, to get some answers.
I see. But as I said, your life is at risk if you stay here. And I'm not referring to the gangs either. You should leave, sir.
Well, this part of town used to be nicer, let's say. Perhaps you're right. This isn't the best way to save Andrew.
Yeah, doggo. Good candor, but he is definitely going to get his ass killed. Especially while he's doing this drunk. Not that I think he'd be capable of defending himself against these things sober. But drunk is not going to help. There's a lot of trashed houses in ye old London town, aren't there? Pardon you. Rude. All-way dance party. Where's Claptrap when you need him? Let's see. Guy writing a letter to his mother.
There is a name engraved under the blood on the back of the case. Jack Gillingham. Maybe I should return this watch to his family.
Ah, side quest. Found a new side quest by breaking into somebody's house. That's how you RPG. Okay, let's do that first. Gonna memify clips from my videos? Please do. I would love it. Hey, get out of here. Why are you still here?
Are you sure you'll be able to reach the docks alone?
Young man, I am perfectly capable of defending myself.
Unlikely. But you go ahead and try. That will be your problem. Let's see. On the other side of my main quest, eh? So I guess I might as well do this while I'm here. Although, how do I... I'm this way, I guess. Why am I taking the weapon out? Oh, because of this. Alright. Well, let's slap these things around while I'm here. Why not? Excuse me, sir? Have you heard the good word of tentacles? Get fucked. Take that. Young drunk, I am not man. Yep. Sounds about right. Excuse me. What's your deal?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening?
I was just being polite. I'm Dr. Reid. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I may.
Don't like questions. Or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburne, if you must know.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
A shithole filled with maggots. Liars and thieves, all of them.
That include yourself?
Are you thinking about someone in particular?
Nope. Hate them all. Especially these petty, whining little shitbag beggars.
Damn.
Is there no one who deserves your leniency then?
Well, Tom from our local is somewhat of a decent bloke. At least, unlike most maggots, he knows how to listen without opening his trap.
Excuse me, do you have a relative by the name of Patches?
Do you require medical assistance?
That's something I didn't expect to hear again. A doctor concerned with the health of his patients. Yeah. I could use some help. On several matters, in fact.
I don't know which kind of doctor you're used to dealing with, but it's a doctor's purpose to heal people.
And is it your purpose as well, Mr. Reid? I would say it's a convenient way for gaining people's trust.
Well, can't do anything there, so...
What's your occupation?
I take care of my mum. That's what I do. She's the only good thing in my life. Even though I don't treat her so good.
You seem upset. Is something bothering you?
I lost the necklace I bought her. I'm a fucking idiot. A worthless idiot.
Well then.
Sometimes it's hard to be a good son.
I just want her to smile. No, I was thankful for her patience, appreciated like... God knows she deserves it.
What can you tell?
A shit.
Any chance you can help me find Sean Hampton?
The sad saint. Why would you talk to that cunt?
Actually, that's confidential.
Really? Well, go ask someone else then. I'm sure Tom Watts will gladly answer you.
Alright.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
Maybe I will then. Well, let's do the side quest first, shall we? Oh, wait, who are you?
Hello, boy.
Hello. Good evening.
Did I scare you? You have nothing to fear from me.
No, it's just that people prefer to avoid me.
Why is
Well,
your hair
I won't.
grey if you're a kid?
I'm a doctor.
My name is Rufus, sir. Rufus Kingsbury.
What can you tell me about this region?
It's all about staying out of trouble. But since most people prefer to avoid me, it's pretty easy.
Why do people avoid you?
They call me Rufus the Curse. Around here, I'm a bit of a bad luck charm.
Have you ever thought about leaving?
Where else would I go? At least I know these streets and some people around here. This is my city, for better or worse.
What do you do around here, Rufus?
I listen to the news on the docks, sir. And I smile at those kind enough to spare me a bob.
Do you have a job?
It's hard to work, what with my head and all. Since I was a boy, I've always had trouble remembering what I do and why I do it.
What do people say about this place?
Things have been tense between the wet boot boys and the communists. They both feel they should run the docks.
And communists?
Do you need help?
A real doctor caring about me. That's a first. I feel like a real person.
A real doctor treats everyone the same, Rufus.
I don't know what to say. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Anemia. Well then. Achievement unlocked. Hippocratic Oath.
Are you alone? Where is your family?
What cheerio and all that?
I don't have any. My parents are dead.
So you have no home? You're sleeping rough.
No. I mean, yes. I live on the streets. I have no home.
You should be careful, Rufus. There are things that lurk in the shadows of this city. Things that prey on the lonely and the desperate.
I've known worse. I'm not all alone. I have Mrs. Fishburne. She's been very kind to me.
Why do you think she's so considerate?
I can't say, sir. I guess she's a good soul. Sometimes it's like she replaces the mother I lost, even if we're not related.
Aw, it's so nice. that was that.
Do you know a man who lives in this part of town? A man named Sean Hampton. I'm looking for him.
Sorry, sir. I don't know a lot of folks around here. Most prefer to avoid me.
Well, I don't think you should talk to him. He may be very sick.
Thanks for the tip. You might want to check the Turquoise Turtle. It's a pub not far from here. The barkeep knows everyone in these parts.
So long, Rufus.
Ah, I remember that
Be
place.
careful. Take care.
Where we started the game. After the tutorial was over, anyway. Alright. Let's, guess we're looking for somebody somewhat upwards. Be up over here, huh? Nope. Yeah, that Rufus is a good kid. Seems alright. Aw, can't get in. Ooh. Round? Oh, maybe we can go through here.
Get them weapons ready! We found one!
Oh shit, 22. I might not be able to handle that. But it looks like I'm gonna have to try. Alright, let's give him the tentacles to start. Oh, that helps substantially, let me tell you. And that didn't. Fucking hell. Oh, fucking hell. You just get to heal up for free? Asshole. Cheating bitch. Whoa. Stop that shit. Right now. There we go. Cheating ass. Okay. What we were doing in the first place. Through here. Oh, hello.
Steady, boys, we've got one of them!
You get the tentacles too. You get the bone saw too, fucker. Take it. Okay, now. That way.
Over there!
Oh,
There's one of
hello.
them vermin.
Your friends are all dead, sucker. Nobody's coming to help you. This open? No. Can I even get to this side quest right now? Like that camera angle, doggo? Can't go downstairs because it's all collapsed in. Alright, well we found a safe room. We don't need to use it right now, but at least we know where one is. Let's see. Not see any way to get there. Jerk move. Game giving us a side quest and not letting us actually do it. I go above here. It's done this shit to us before. We might have to come back later. In fact, I guess based on the fact that everything here is higher level than the other stuff we've been fighting, maybe that's the case. Okay, so let's maybe do this instead. See if we can find the necklace. Somewhere in this giant circle. Well, that narrows things down. Cheerful place. Gonna steal some aluminum shards and grease from some homeless people. I'll see why they need it. Nice summer hangout spot. Yeah, I'm sure it doesn't reek of open sewer at all. Make it a lot nastier in the summer, actually. I don't know if I have any reason to be investigating this building, but I guess I'm going to anyway. Doubt it's in here, but... yeah, we went through here earlier. This is for a different thing, although a lot of the loot's respawned, so we'll grab that. Which makes you feel alive and justifies the drugs. Yeah, I guess so, eh? Let's see. This way.
Away.
Good evening, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
Thought we could talk to him about Mrs. Fishburne or something, but... guess not. Good people. Fun. Looking away when they mock my color, I hate myself. Crying like a girl when they insult me. Goddamn racism.
Mark my words, miss. These murders are the work of a vampire.
A vampire? Whatever do you mean?
What we're talking about, those are totally not real.
I'm
Crazy.
a tracker of these creatures. A vampire hunter.
You best be off to your hunting then. For if the sewer dog is back and hunting all these poor folk, he needs a catching.
A sewer dog? What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and icy claws. He comes of a sudden, nighttime, claiming innocence, then vanishes.
Teeth, claws, murders by night? Your sewer dog is my business. He's the kind of prey I hunt, milady.
That's amusing. Hold on, I need to talk to this guy. I'll talk to you first. What's up, girl?
Well, I never. That's a first. Customers who make that much mess rarely come back. Never mind in fancy togs.
I'm much more myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reid.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm Sabrina Cavendish. How can I help you?
What can you tell me about this area?
People don't appreciate that line of questioning round here. You best be more careful with what you say, sir.
You look concerned, Miss Cavendish.
This is a bad borough. Most people I know are afraid. Most locals will rob you blind, or worse. You best mind your step.
The guy's trying hard to get laid, Sloan. Yeah, I think he's really laying it on thick, isn't he?
If you're uncertain about your safety here, the docks might not be the right place for you.
I got responsibilities. And it's not like I got the money to move anywhere else anyway.
This place seems, how shall I put it, very colorful. I'm sure it has plenty of stories to tell.
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you can have a drink without being murdered. At least it's not happened yet.
So this bar is neutral territory then?
Yeah. Tom's convinced this is something the locals need. No one ever draws a weapon here. That's one of the reasons I accepted the job.
Your boss must be quite the negotiator to force such an agreement.
Yeah. Tom's a great bloke. Mr. Hampton, who runs the night asylum, he's the only other man that's able to keep peace around here.
Do you require medical assistance, Miss Cavendish?
I'm fine, sir. Just have too much work on and not enough sleep.
This place seems...
We get...
Excuse my curiosity, but where exactly are you from, Miss Cavendish?
Something bothering you? What, my name? Or my complexion?
Believe me, I never judge someone on their place of birth or the color of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburne, and of course Mr. Hampton.
I'm sorry if I worried you. I was just curious to find out if you know this part of town well.
Nosy. My dad was a sailor from Bombay, and my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow. They got married in London. And here I am.
Of course I'm nosy, I'm a player character.
Sabrina, tell me about your true feelings for your boss.
I love Tom. Not ashamed of it. Don't care if the customers joke about it, neither.
Who's mocking you?
I mean, we're always together. People will talk, won't they?
Does Tom love you?
Yeah, but he's always reluctant to take it further. It's not because I'm younger, or because of the colour of my skin. He hates jokes about us.
Gotta tap that, Tom.
Miss Cavendish, would you be willing to help me locate Sean Hampton?
You better ask Tom, sir.
Why not answer me directly?
We respect the privacy of our customers here, sir. Only Tom can decide who to speak to and what he'll say to them.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
Right, fair enough. Let's talk to Vampire Guy, Hunter Guy. Edgy and cool.
Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton. Vampire
Throgmorton.
Hunter Extraordinaire and Warden of the East End.
I love this guy already.
Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
Mr. Throgmorton.
We're closer than you
Dr.
think.
Jonathan Reid. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science!
Science!
Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
I love this guy's name. Ichabod. That's right. Ichabod Throgmorton. Oh, I love this. This guy's hilarious.
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Poor boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
Yeah, so I need to write this guy's name down and use it for RPG character.
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
Yeah, he does sound kind of like the Silver Shroud, doesn't he? It's all that overacting.
How do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
I can focus on my patrols.
Do you need my medical attention, sir?
I appreciate your concern, but I'm perfectly fine, thank you.
Have you heard of the Guard of Priwen?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
Ho ho ho.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
Do you need my medical attention, sir?
I appreciate...
Oh, I already passed that. Oops.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour. But I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there... they have plenty of reasons to hide.
Don't worry, it's on my map. I know where it is.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested. By a priest of all people. Funny thing is, though, it only strengthened his faith.
Not all it's strengthened.
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character. If he talks to you, then it's fine by me.
Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
Alright, thanks, buddy. Alright, I'm gonna go for a little bit longer.